Hello everyone, ATR here, and welcome back to the Hearthstone Beta. So, let's do some more arena runs, and let's see what we get. Okay, Warlock, no. Warrior, Mage. Well, Mage is supposed to be the best class. Well, not supposed, it actually is the best class for the arena. Hands down, so... I mean, supposedly Paladin is better, but I think Mage is best. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take that. See if we can get ourselves a really nice arena run. So starting off with a rare, not really that great. Probably gonna take the counter spell. I'm thinking. Let's see, anything else? I mean, the Arcane Golem is good, but it is risky because you, because you give him a mana crystal. So playing it early on is really a bad idea. Later on in the game, it's not really that bad, and it does hit for 4. Master Swordsmith is just not good. But no, Counterspell is better. I mean, yeah, we'll take the Counterspell. Okay. Polymorph, Dark Iron Dwarf, and Reckless Rocketeer. So it's between the Dark Iron Dwarf and the Polymorph. I think we'll take the Polymorph for now since we don't actually have any creatures. This guy's very solid, but Polymorph is also pretty solid. Between these, Ventricle Mercenaries, hands down. So we may go spell heavy depending on what happens here. Cone of Cold or Dark Iron Dwarf. I think this time we do take the Dark Iron Dwarf. As much as I would like to go just spells, it's not really that great of an idea. So we'll take that. Shattered Sun Cleric. It's always a very nice pick. Mana Worm and Mirror Image. I guess we'll take the Mana Worm. Mana Worm is a little bit better. We can take a Mirror Image later on. Water Elemental is just fantastic, so we'll take that guy. Between these, I mean, the Dalaran Mage works kind of okay with the Mage because of the spells, but so far we actually don't have anything that benefits from it. Shield Bearer is pretty bad, and so is Southsea Deckhand, so I think we'll take the Dalaran Mage just to have the potential for spell power later on. Because, yeah, these two are works. I guess we'll take the Arcane Missiles. Arcane Missiles are pretty good. They synergize well with the Mana Worm. And yeah, we could get that spell power going on them. Frost, the Frost Nova is also not that bad, but I think the Arcane Missiles is a little bit better. Especially early game can help us remove those things. Argent Commander is going to be always the pick. Vaporize is nice, but Argent Commander is just way better. Arcane Missiles, Mirror Image, and Frost Nova. I think we'll probably take the Mirror Image this time. I mean, we already have one Arcane Missiles. And if we get the combination between the Worm and the Mirror Image, that's really nice. Especially if you go second, turn 1 Mana Worm Coin Mirror Image gives you a 3/3 with 2/0/2 taunts protecting it, so that's really strong. Obviously, it's a combo that you can't rely on, but if you can get it, very nice. Grizzly or Icelands, we're probably going to go with the Grizzly. Icelands is nice, can deal 4 damage if it's already frozen, but so far we actually can't freeze anything unless we use our Water Elemental, so we'll take the Iron for Grizzly since it's just a solid 3/3. 3/3 for 3, taunt, you know, not bad. Loot Hoarder, always works. Stormwind Champion is really nice. Is it better than a Mirror Entity? I think it is. I mean, Mirror Entity is pretty awesome, but I think we'll take just a solid big creature. Flame Strike. Flame Strike is a definite pick here. Between these, probably gonna take the Bloodfen Raptor. Wolf Rider I do like. Torn Warrior isn't good, but it does have some potential with a Mage because you can enrage it and make it a 5/2. But yeah, I think we take the Bloodfen Raptor since it's just a solid creature. It's a 3/2 for 2, which you pretty much want in your early game. Here we're gonna take another Mirror Image. So we have 2 potentials here for the Worm. Fireball is always amazing, as good as the Amani Berserker is with the Mage. Fireball is just Fireball. Probably the Stormwind Knight. I mean, this guy is nice that he has his shield, but yeah, I think the Stormwind Knight is better. This is no, so yeah, I'll take this. Oh, the Angry Chicken, the Enrage potential. Look at that, +5. Stupid chicken. Pint-sized Summoner or Emperor Cobra. Probably the Emperor Cobra. I mean, it is a more well-rounded creature. Pint-sized Summoner is nice. If it can stay alive, it's going to give you a lot of value, but it's hard for it to stay alive. At least this thing is a threat that needs to be eliminated right away. Otherwise, it's going to kill one of his good creatures. So yeah, we'll take the Emperor Cobra. Between these two, I mean, the Bloodsail Raider isn't too bad. I mean, it's still a 2/3 for 2, you know, so it's good. which is not amazing. But I think we're probably going to take the Mirror Entity, try to take one of his creatures later on. In this setup, I think we take the Bluegill Warrior. I think it has a little bit more utility to it, because we can bring it out and kill those 3/2s with it. Or should I take the Bloodsail Raider? This is a little bit of a difficult choice. Oh, I think we do take the Bluegill Warrior. Some removal, so yeah, we'll take that. Ooh, okay, so Arcane Explosion isn't really that good. It is, you know, kind of useful in some situations, but it's very hard to get it to work properly. Ice Barrier isn't really that great, so we'll take a second Mirror Entity, try to take his stuff. Frost Nova, Lord of the Arena, or Argent Squire. Probably the Argent Squire. Yeah, we don't really have much of a use for Frost Nova right now, so let's get a little bit more stacked on the early game. The Silence. Silence wouldn't be too bad. Stormpike Commando is kind of okay, but it has too little health, so it usually just dies right away. I think I want to take the Owl. Or should I just take the Grizzly? Or should I take the Commando? I'm gonna take the Commando. Maybe a mistake there, but we'll take the Commando. Another Flame Strike's always gonna be good. Counterspell, Kirin Mage, and Violet Teacher. I mean, the Kirin Mage isn't that bad. We already have 3 secrets here that we could trigger with it. Violet Teacher is also pretty nice. 3/5 for 4 is already solid, and then it summons a 1/1 with every spell, and we do have a decent amount of spells with a guy. And Counterspell, well, we already have 1, and these 2 are a little bit better. Do I want to go with the synergy or the potential synergy for everything? I think we'll take the Violet Teacher because it has more synergies, including the spells. I mean, the secrets, while the Kirin Mage just really synergizes with the secrets themselves. So yeah, we'll hold off on that. Organ Infiltrator, Mirror Image, and Mad Bomber. Mad Bomber's a definite pick there because it is the Mad Bomber. Iron Beak Owl probably going to be the winner here. Yeah, we'll take the Iron Beak Owl now so we at least have a Silence. Azure Drake, amazing card, especially with a Mage, and there we go. Card draw wise, we are very low on card draw. We have what? A Loot Hoarder. We have... That's about it. Azure Drake. And yeah, so we only have 2 cards to draw, so we're going to be relying on our creatures to pull through for us and give us a strong early game. Hopefully we don't lose board control. Thankfully we do have 2 Flame Strikes, which means we could potentially, you know, equalize things if it goes badly, but aside from the Ventricle Mercenary, we don't really have any big late game punch here. The Stormwind Knight doesn't really count. Because, I mean, yeah, it's a 6/6, it's a threat, but it's more used to buff other things. So we'll see how it goes. Going up against Killian, a Druid, starting off with this, very nice. These 2 we don't want in the early game, so back you go. At least we have something to start off with. And, okay, we don't really have much of a follow-up, but it's fine. This guy will probably survive the early game, at least, probably make it at least into turn 3. Turn 1, I don't think he's going to be wasting his coins just to get a
Hello.
just to get an attack on it and, you know, hit the shield. So yeah, that guy's okay. That's fine. Oh, okay. So he actually is going to coin into that. Okay. Hoping that I get a 2-drop here so that it just doesn't die. Although it doesn't actually matter much. We can turn 3 Mirror Entity, so we can take one of his stuff. Because here, he's probably going to be using his hero power once again, just to kill my guy. And then with Mirror Entity, we can take one of his 3-cost creatures. It is really the only play I have, because the other players do what? Just drop an Iron Beak Owl. That's about it. Yeah. So that's a Mirror Entity. If he wants to play his bigger creature right now, or stronger creature, we're going to take it. If not, then we're going to be playing some mind games on him. He's not going to know exactly what to do. Okay, goes for the Leper Gnome. We get a Leper Gnome. He can kill the Leper Gnome, but we can kill his Leper Gnome as well.
Bring me steel.
Master Swordsmith comes out. Not entirely sure that was the best course of action for him, but, well, to each his own, I suppose. We are going to silence that thing, and we're going to kill this. Or should we do it the other way around? I think we do it the other way around. No, because that's actually going to only deal 2 damage. Whereas this would deal... 3 damage potential, so yeah, we just do it like that. Screw it. So we do it like this. We silence that. We hero power this. And we attack that and hit him for 2. There you go. He's probably gonna be forced into a hero power to get rid of the owl. Although he should probably just sacrifice his 1/1. But okay. So now he's going to bring out a 4/4. I mean, a 4-cost creature is a 3/5 taunt. That's not bad. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a Aesir Drake. Bring out a card. Have some spell power. Very nice. So he either takes a swing in the face or he uses something like a Starfall? Something like that. Starfall, I think it's called. Or a Swipe. Swipe is actually very good for him to waste because it is much more expensive than it would have been otherwise. Okay, so what do we do here? We could just fireball that to get it out of the way, or we wait for a flame strike and just attack it. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're just gonna hit it, and then we have flame strike next turn, and we'll probably be able to get rid of anything. If we play something really big right now, although the biggest thing he could play is a Boulder Fist Ogre, we would just Flame Strike and get rid of all of them, so it's fine. Okay, so he's gonna get me a card, which I'm fine with. He gets a card, and he attacks me. Actually, that's excellent. That's the perfect scenario for me, because that keeps me with something on the field, so boom. Lose all your stuff, get hit for 2, there you go. Next turn, he's going to kill my guy, and I have Stormpike Commando available. Mad Bomber and Arcane Missiles. We have Fireball for something really big. We could actually... I could get rid of that Mogushan Warden with the Dalaran Mage. And then just Arcane Missiles to try to get rid of that. It is 4 hits, so it's potentially gonna happen, but I think I'm gonna go with this and the Ironfur Grizzly. It is open to a swipe, but he's left with only a 1/7 on the field, so I think that's okay. So we attack with that, and Ironfur Grizzly. There. So next turn I have Dalaran Mage and Fireball, which gets rid of his Mogushan Warden.
To Northrend.
Okay. What's the best course of action here? 4, 5, 6. Do this, we give it 6, we can trigger it. I think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7.
What to do? What to do?
7, 9. I think we get rid of that. And let's see, 4, 8. 4, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7. Too much of a risk to go for the Arcane Missiles, even though I do shoot 4, but I would need it to hit 3 times. So yeah, it would have been a little bit too difficult to keep both my guys alive. So might as well just do it that way. He's gonna Nourish, draw some card. Wait. Did he really?
What we do.
Okay. So he nurged just to get a point. I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, so here we just arcane missiles. Try to get as many hits as we can on that guy. Go. And we... Nah, we're not gonna Mad Bomber because it doesn't make sense to do so. And... yeah, we just simply do that. Do that. And we can't do these two, so we're just gonna go ahead and Mad Bomber. See what it hits. And Stormwind Knight. There we go. I bring those two guys out because I do have a Stormwind champion in the hand, which means that I can buff those two guys next turn. And it's kind of hard for him to kill both of them. He goes for the big taunter, that's fine. And he floods the board with what he has. Okay. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. So I can't do these two guys, so unfortunately it doesn't give me the buff that I need. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I sacrifice my Mad Bomber, I would be able to get through that thing. But I don't kind of want to do that. So I think I'm just gonna ping something and pass. Yeah, I do want the Stormwind champion out right now. And we mirror image. That gives us 2 1/3s to cover. I think I do get rid of this. I want to get rid of that Druid of the Claw. As much as I want to be efficient with my usage here, I think it's going to have to happen. So we lose that, but we do topple that over, which is the highest damage, and then we just hit that thing and pass the turn. A swipe on my guy really hurts. Oh well, that's actually pretty good. 50% chance of that happening, so not too bad. Okay, gets rid of my one guy. He loses his Dalaran Mage, which is actually fine for us. And we have yet another mirror image, so it'll hurt here that we have to topple that over. I think I'm gonna... should I? Yeah, I think I'm gonna save that Dark Iron Dwarf for a different turn. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just hit that straight on. Mirror image. No, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and buff this guy and bring him out, because I need this stuff on the field, and as much as I would like to use that 2 damage, I don't have the luxury to do so.
Truth is my shield.
Sunwalker comes out. Okay, can get through the Sunwalker with not really much of an issue. He hits us. Violet Teacher comes out. We bring out the Violet Teacher.
Attention, class.
Hit that. We get through it. And we hit him straight for 6. No point in just taking out his creatures. It's a 1 health creature, so he's going to lose it regardless. He's probably going to take out my 5/1, but we do have a 4/6, and we have enough damage to kill him next turn. Ironbark Protector, that changes things. You're not going to be hitting my guy. Yeah. You're going to sacrifice your creature. That's fine. Okay, so this is where we need... excellent. The Argent Commander is exactly what we needed. We're going to lose this chick, unfortunately, but we get enough here to get through it. 6, 7, 5, 6, yeah. Okay, well, Argent Commander comes out. Pop that. Pop there. Hit him. And hit him for 6. So we're in great shape.
Well played.
And I think we're good.
Thank you.
God damn it! Stop putting up big things. Those Ironbark Protectors. They're so annoying. Let's see what we get here. Mana Worm. Mana Worm is not what we need here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we would be left with 6 health, which is a very risky point to be at. So I think I have to just sacrifice what I have on the field. I don't have another choice here. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice. It's too risky. So we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice both of these guys. Damn those Iron Bark Protectors. At least we're left with a Mana Worm on the field, so hopefully we can actually finish him off next turn. All we need is a spell of some sort. Well, actually no, because he would have 4. Oh, come on! How many freaking Iron Bark Protectors do you take? Oh, that's it. I'm done. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah.
Mind if I roll knee?
I need a fireball, and I already spent my fireball. I do have a second flame strike. I got a counter spell in there, which I haven't gotten. And oh, great! So he's even gonna heal himself. That's fantastic. Come on, something that actually does anything in this point. Nope, that's the counter spell that I said I didn't actually want. Sacrifice this. Guess it's a Bloodfin Raptor, and that's it. Wow. So I guess taking 3 Iron Bark Protectors in a row actually pretty much wins you a game as a druid. Especially not having fireballs and shit as a mage. Damn. Well, that was pretty disappointing. Let's keep going. Maybe we don't have a good enough deck. Why does it always happen? Why can't I actually just record a game that goes the distance, that goes well? Almost feels like I'm lying that I got those 12s, but no, I've gotten it twice, and I got an 11 and 10 and all those before. Is that the same guy? Nah, Killian, so this is Snooka Jab. He must protect the wild. I go first. I don't think I want the Iron Beak Owl this early on. Or the Cobra, to be frank. I mean, they are nice static creatures, but they have powerful abilities that you probably want later on. Yeah, this looks a little bit better.
Hello.
Hello, Cobra again. Yes, I see you there. Okay, so Mad Bomber. Probably, well, nah, he could coin into something that the Mad Bomber can't deal with, but could potentially deal with what it brings out. Goes with Leopard Gnome. Okay, high potential here that the Mad Bomber succeeds. Also, very high probability that he doesn't, but whatever. Yeah, you only have 1 mana, unless you're thinking of coining into another 1-cost creature. You're done. There you go. Mad Bomber comes out. Yeah, Mad Bomber deals with this guy, and we are splitting the damage evenly. Although we do take the 2 damage from the Leopard Gnome, but well, that's to be expected. Forces him to Wrath. That's pretty good for us. Gonna Iron for Grizzly here. And for Cobra, again, doesn't make much sense considering that there's nothing for it to kill, so it'll probably die to a 2-3 or something like that, which you don't actually want to be sacrificing. Retrospect, though, it would have gone through that very quickly, but that's fine. So we're just gonna go ahead and drop our Water Elemental and start working through that thing. Bolt Master for him. That's very nice. Gets him a cart. And in this situation, I think I'm going to drop the Mirror Entity and sacrifice my Iron for Grizzly. So, yeah. Good thing about the Water Elemental is that I stop his hero power. So his hero power is essentially now just a 1 heal ability, like healing for 1. Because the Ice Elemental is just keeping him frozen. It keeps him in place so he can't actually attack. And that's very nice. Especially if we can keep the Frost Elemental alive, meaning that I can deny his hero ability for several turns. And we do have a Mirror Image, so if he goes for the strongest creature right now that he has, for a 5 cost, which doesn't really actually amount to much. Probably a 4 would be the strongest. I mean, 5, you have what? Like a Fan Creeper, maybe a Gadgets and Auctioneer.
Where shall I strike?
Or a Druid of the Claw. That actually works very well. Thanks for the Druid of the Claw, dude. I appreciate your contributions to this cause. 3, 4, 5. We are gonna freeze him again. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna freeze him again. So we Emperor Cobra here. We silence that thing, and we freeze his ass. And there you go. So I silence that precisely so that I can freeze him, and he can't start pinging away at my stuff, and he still has his own bear to deal with. We got Flame Strike next turn, so we could get rid of the bear if he decides to slam it into his, or my bear. And we also have Stormwind Champion available, which buffs everything up, and we have a Emperor Cobra out there that kills anything, especially something like an Ironbark Protector, so that's good. And finally the music starts. I don't know what the hell's going on. Sometimes the game just glitches out. I mean, it is still in beta, so I guess, you know. And I can hear the sound like very far in the background. Yeah, that's not gonna allow you to attack, but that's fine. Okay, so I think in this situation, to get rid of everything and just continue with a stronger board, we Flame Strike, get rid of both of his guys, and we continue to freeze him so he can't just ping our stuff. And anything he brings out, it's big and scary. We got Emperor Cobra. Next turn, probably gonna go Stormwind Champion though. He coins into an 8. That's gonna be Ironbark Protector, and that's why we have the Cobra, so that's actually excellent for us. So the Cobra gets rid of that. And we just simply plop a Stormwind Champion and smack him for more. He's down to 5, so I think we probably got him, although he's probably going to have another Ironbark Protector, because that's what Druids do. Ancient of War, I guess, works just as well. Thankfully for me, that actually keeps me relatively alive, but we actually got him next turn, so yeah, he's done. So we just give him a well played. So we attack that, we attack that, we attack that, and there he goes. A nice win. That went pretty well for us. A little bit better than last game, but okay. It's 1-1, keep on going. Still very early on in this recording, so why not? Yeah, sometimes it's just, you know, luck of the draw. You just don't get what you need, or the other guy gets exactly what he needs. And right there at the end, I mean, we just lost team, and the fact that he had 3 Ironbark Protectors in his hand, it just played them back to back. I didn't draw my Polymorph, which is one thing that I did have still in the deck, so it's annoying. Whatever. We get an extra card. I like these. I'm gonna go ahead and toss that Flame Strike back. We don't need it. Ah, there we go, Shattered Sun Cleric. So we're gonna start with an Argent Squire. I'm probably gonna buff it up turn 2 with a Shattered Sun Cleric. All depends on what he does though, because if he doesn't bring anything nasty out, I'm probably just gonna drop the Bloodfen Raptor and hold on to the Shattered Sun Cleric. So we'll see.
Hello.
But definitely turn 1 Argent Squire. I don't see any reason to coin into the Bloodfen Raptor since we have a 1-drop.
The light protects me.
If he brings out a totem that is the 1/1, I think I'll just use my my Flame Blast. Actually, no.
Taste the mana.
Okay, well, that's a weird thing to have. So I think in this situation we actually go for the Bloodfen Raptor
I fight.
and strike at him directly. Bloodfen Raptor can kill that very easily if he goes for a spell right now.
I am not a morning
Okay.
person.
It would have been a nice thing to take, but I'm not complaining too much. What do we do here? Could coin straight into Water Elemental. Get rid of that thing. Get rid of this.
I wonder.
I could Shattered Sun Cleric this. Yeah. So we're going to
We
Shattered Sun
must
Cleric
cleanse the
this.
sun well. I fight.
Get rid of that thing. We attack that. And we coin into mirror images. Protect all our guys. I mean, he could have a lightning storm here, which is gonna suck if he does. But if not, then that's actually pretty good for us. Because we get rid of most of his stuff. I mean, we protect all our stuff and stay alive. He's gonna buff that. Okay. That's annoying, but that's fine. Get some more things out on the field. So we utilize this opportunity to get a water elemental out there. We're gonna take out this thing. Gonna take out this other guy. We're gonna leave those two guys on the field because 2 damage is a little bit more valuable than just getting rid of a 1/1. Because we still have that 0/2 shield, so that's fine. And then the water elemental is available. He's going to do that, and that doesn't help him too much. Okay. What do we do here? So we want to get rid of his stuff, so we're gonna ping one of those. Probably gonna utilize the 3 damage on this to get rid of that. And we got 3 available, so I think we mirror entity. We get rid of that. Get rid of that. And attack him for 3. Would rather not him be able to cast a Rockbiter weapon or get rid of my guys, which are still very vulnerable, but I mean, at least he doesn't have stuff on the field now. Thanks for the fire elemental though. Much appreciated.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, sorry about that. It is unfortunate that things happen like that. Now, probably gonna keep this thing alive for a meantime. Gonna have to sacrifice my water elemental to stop it. And we'll keep this thing alive as well. So we'll just use the freeze on this. Back that. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Pilot Teacher makes a little bit more sense, although the 5 damage on this works pretty well, but yeah, we'll just Violet Teacher.
Pay attention, class. I fight.
And we'll just go for him, down to 15. Next turn we have both Flame Strike, well not both, we have either Flame Strike or Stormwind Champion. If we go Stormwind Champion, I think we kill him. Let's see, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, 1 point away from killing him.
I'll put it on
Brewmaster on his own guy. Okay, that's fine. So that means we are going to go for the Stormwind Champion approach because he can't bring that guy back. We'll kill that with this. I don't want to Flame Strike just from 1 guy. If it was 2 guys, it'd be different. I mean, he is probably going to be casting one of these, but... Okay, so he decides to take more damage himself. That is A-okay. So we just take this opportunity to Stormwind Champion. To kill that. Hit him for 6. There we go. So I think we got him. He's not going to be face-checking our Violet Teacher with his weapon anymore, because he's down to 6 health. He can bring out his elemental that he has right there on the field and kill it with its power, but then what else does he have?
Well
Nothing.
played.
That's about it. So, well played.
Well played.
Yeah, he's done. That's pretty good. That went very well. I mean, what other option he has? Hexing here? No. Faceless Manipulator doesn't actually do anything for you. Yeah, just go ahead and give up. He's gonna face check that, bring him down to 2. And wait for me to kill him. Okay, fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that guy up to maximum and hit him for 9. Boom. There you go. Okay. Azazel. That went pretty well. As well as you could hope. I mean, we didn't take any amount of damage, so yeah, I mean, kind of hard to argue against that. Yeah. I think we're doing okay. That first game was kind of bullshit. that he had 3 Ironbark Protectors in a row, but, well, it is Arena. He could have a full deck of Ironbark Protectors, but, I mean, usually speaking, it's not a good idea to take too many, but, well, in his case, it went pretty well. But yeah, I mean, that's a frustrating thing, because I still have that Polymorph, because I have a Polymorph in the deck, and I had it, but I drew the counter spell. If I had drawn the Polymorph, I think I could have closed out the game.
I must protect the wild.
Although,
You asked for it.
he did have 2 other creatures there, so maybe not, but still, it was kind of annoying. I'll send that back. Mirror Entity, keep it. Yeah, why not? Let's try to see if we can steal one of his creatures. Water Elemental, not a bad thing. Okay, so, greetings.
Hello.
Ooh, Mana Worm to turn 1, not bad. Pretty nice. Could force him to coin into a Wrath to get rid of it. Otherwise, we're in good shape. Next turn, depending on what he does, either Fire Blast or Loot Hoarder. Or we could draw something else, but... So he is gonna Wrath, okay. No, Fairy Dragon, okay. That's an interesting choice. Which is pretty good for him, because he's gonna be able to get rid of my Mana Worm without me doing much about it, so... This is gonna get us a card, but that's about it. So yeah, I mean, the best play for him here is to kill my Mana Worm with his Dragon, and then just Hero Power and kill my Loot Hoarder, meaning he keeps board control with a guy that I can't kill with my Hero Power. No, that was a mistake, dude. That's not what you wanted to do. I mean, still kind of a good thing for him, but yeah. He should have just cleared the board. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. So in this scenario, we should sacrifice this guy, get ourselves a card, and Mirror Entity here, hoping that he thinks it's a Vaporize, but hoping that we can also steal something good from him. Next turn, probably going to go straight for the Water Elemental. I don't see any reason to take the Violet Teacher on top of the Water Elemental. I mean, Water Elemental is a 3/6, is a 3/5. You know, so clearly, it's just stat-wise, it's already better. We do take a Wolf. Not bad. We could kill the Wolf. Or, well, kill that thing, but I think we're just going to kill the Wolf. Straight up. Get our Elemental out there. Trade Wolf for Wolf. No reason for him to keep anything buffed. And that would only do 2 damage to my Water Elemental. So that's nice. Next turn, I'm probably going to just smack down the Ventricle Mercenary. He kind of has the tempo advantage right now because he's 1 creature ahead. So I want to put out a big threat that he has to deal with. Mark of Nature. Okay, so he's gonna taunt that thing. No, damage it. Okay, well that's nasty. I take 6 damage. Let's go ahead and just polymorph it then. So let's attack him. Polymorph. It works well for me because he actually took, you know, he spent another card on that, so we get rid of the buff. Woody Bay Bodyguard. Probably gonna go straight into the Venture Crow then. What other option we have? 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't do that. We can 4, 5, 6. We can sacrifice this and just put a Violet Teacher out. That kind of works too, I suppose. It's not as impressive as the Venture Crow, but well, then again, nothing really is it? Yeah, we're gonna have time to sacrifice this guy. Violet Teacher comes out. At least that gives us the board control, and we're a little bit ahead there. And we have a Flame Strike next turn, so we could potentially deal with things that he brings out. Could also Mirror Entity. He's got a Starfire to get rid of it. Okay. So then that means straight into a Venture Coat Mercenary. No real other option here. So Venture Coat. There you go. You wanted to spend your entire turn getting rid of my Violet Teacher. Well, there you go. That's what you get for doing that.
Squire, attend me.
Flame Strike right here. Makes complete sense. He's gonna Wild Growth just to accelerate a little bit. Not really worried about that. And boom, Flame Strike. Takes 7 damage to the face. We can Shattered Sun Cleric next turn. We could also Ironbeak Owl if we need to silence. And I'm probably going to be using the Mirror Entity just to get through stuff. I'm going to have to hit this thing annoyingly enough. If he buffs it up right now, though, I am going to Ironbeak it, so buff it up. Yeah, that's good. So he's going to buff it up to the point where I would take a lot of damage if I hit it, so I'm just going to ignore it then. And we actually have enough for both of these, so I could silence my own guy to break the mana cost thing, but now let's go ahead and get rid of his, leave him with a crappy 1/7 on the field. Not even going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and Mirror Entity. He can kill my owl for all I care. And then Stormwind Champion is also an option. Regardless, though, we are getting something. So he swipes. Only does 2. He's gonna rebuff his guy. Ooh, that's actually very nice for him because he gives me an abusive sergeant, which is not ideal. And he's gonna draw some cards. Okay, that's good for him. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're gonna buff things up and deal damage to him. Get rid of that thing because we don't like it there. We're gonna go ahead and Argent Squire. Someone champion. Boom. There you go. So that's very good for us. None of these things die to his hero power or even a swipe. Starfall here, though, does clean one guy out. That's about it. He would have to face check the shield if he wanted to get through it. And we have enough damage to kill him next turn. We also have 2 direct damage and a 1/1 buff for something else. He's gonna go what, for the Naturalize here? That would kind of work for him. Reckless Rocketeer. Needs 1 more to be able to deal with it. Swipe. Swipes at me. Yeah, you probably want to swipe at something directly, yeah. Because otherwise, those things don't die. No, no. I mean, I would prefer that you do, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, because if he swipes at me, even though my guys lose the 1/1 buff, they don't actually take the damage on their, like, bad health. I don't know how to say that. Let's see, we can do 1, 2, 3 damage. 3, 4, 5 damage. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll just toss these 2 out. Okay, so Dalaran Mage comes out, Shattered Sun Cleric, we buff this thing up, we attack him, and attack. We're gonna save the direct to deal 2 damage dealt, just to be able to maybe get through some stuff that he might pull out right now. He's very close to death, but I don't know if we can actually do it. Because this is around the time where those stupid Ironbark Protectors start coming out.
Silvermoon shall not.
Well, that's not an Ironbark Protector, so that's good. That's also not an Ironbark Protector, so that's very good. And that's not an Ironbark Protector. What can he do here? No.
Well played.
Well, that's about it. You're done.
Well played.
Yeah, he's done.
Push forward.
I fight.
Vaporization commencing.
I've got a huge guy.
Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Going very well. This is usually how mages perform. I mean, they're very strong in the arena. It's essentially the hero power. They also have very strong neutral cards, especially in the form of Flame Strike. I mean, Flame Strike is just the best AoE board clearing ability, and it's a common, common neutral card, or not even neutral, it's just a common default card that you get with the mage, so it's very easy to get it in the arena. And yeah, I mean, your hero power is just amazing in the arena because it affects the board directly. You can deal damage to him, you can deal damage to your creatures, his creatures, everything, so
You asked for it.
it's very, very useful.
Tear you apart.
Unlike something like, say, the Hunter's ability that deals only 2 damage to the hero, that doesn't actually work that well. Yeah, we're gonna keep all this. Turn 2 Bloodfen Raptor. Turn 1 Bloodfen Raptor. then follow that up with probably a Fire Blast.
Hello.
And then we got some options, either a Grizzly to the Fan, a Mirror Entity, you know, so it's good. It's a good start. I would prefer a 1-drop if I could, but we don't have that many. We have what, the Mana Worm and the Argent Squire, and that's about it. So coin, Bloodfin Raptor. I could have held on to the coin and dropped this, you know, drop maybe the Iron for Grizzly turn 2, but again, in the arena, you want board control, because once you have board control, well, I shouldn't say once you have board control. If you lose board control, it's very difficult to get it back. That's what I'm trying to say. Shit, this puts us in an awkward spot. I think I'm just going to attack him and put on a mirror image. Make it a little bit annoying for him.
Job done.
There we go. So he can get through one, but not both. Then we can put up an Iron for a Grizzly, which deals with that quite easily, and we can just keep on attacking with the Bloodfin Raptor. I could have traded my Bloodfin Raptor with his, but that would have actually put me behind, I think. I would have been able to, what, either hero powers just to attack, or not do much else. Here, then, I think we're gonna go with the... I think I'm just gonna cast my own Mirror Entity. Oh, that's a Vaporize. That sucks. I should have actually checked if it was a Vaporize or not, because I thought it would have been a Mirror Entity. That's fine. So he can't hit me directly just yet, and he's gonna give me whatever he brings out right now, which I'm hoping is something like a Shilwyn Yeti. That would be very nice. Oh, Water Elemental, that's even better. Thank you. You are so kind. Okay, so we can just go double Water Elemental here. Or I could drop an Iron for Grizzly. I think going the double Water Elemental route is probably the best bet here. And we're gonna kill one of his guys. That's it. I could have attacked the Water Elemental and just froze it in place, but I have to. We also have the buff over here. Ah, he's got a Polymorph. That's fine. I mean, he has to spend the Polymorph. Okay. What do we do here? We can buff our sheep. And we're actually going to buff this thing so it stays alive. And then just work through one of the guys.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I'm buffing it simply so that it can't be fire blasted and just get gotten rid of like that way. So he's going to have to spend something else. He's going to have to spend a card in doing that, and that's just his hero power. A Blizzard right here would actually hurt a lot. I don't have any Blizzards. I do have a Flame Strike though, but we're 2 turns away from Flame Striking. Iron for a Grizzly probably has to be dropped down very quickly now though.
Your magic shall not.
Spellbreaker's that's just gonna remove its ability. It's not gonna kill it. So that's actually very good for me. And I think we do it what way here? We drop this. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put out an Emperor Cobra. This is very flame strikeable, which is annoying, but it's fine. And we're just gonna go ahead and hit that. And hit this because it does have the highest damage potential, and if he doesn't have a Flame Strike, he's gonna have to lose his elemental right here. Would have happened anyways with the Spellbreaker, but It is higher damage. There goes the Flame Strike, so I expected that. Which is fine. Aesir Drake. Gets us a card. Now we just hit that. I'm hoping he puts more stuff on the field so I can Flame Strike myself.
To Northrend.
Excellent. So he gives us a nice bit of things to be able to Flame Strike here. So there we go. And we actually have an excellent chance with the Mana Worm here. There you go. Next turn we can also Fireball to get rid of something big and keep on buffing that thing. We could also Dark Iron Dwarf on top of it just to add 2 damage and sacrifice it if we need to remove something rather big, but seems unlikely that anything that big would come out that I wouldn't be able to kill with a Fireball. And
They'll never know what hit them.
okay. Yeah, sure, go ahead and work on that. That's fine. There you go. And do we sacrifice the worm? We probably do. Maybe we should have spent the Fireball, but no, I think I want to keep the Fireball. I'm just going to drop the Stormwind Champion out there already.
What to do? What to do?
Actually, we're going to do this. Yeah, we're actually going to go for him because the Dark Iron Dwarf is probably going to be the bigger threat, but if he decides to go for the worm, the worm kills his 4/3. And then Stormwind Champion next turn actually buffs things up a little bit more, so it feels a little bit better there. Water Elemental. We can get rid of the Water Elemental with a Fireball. Hoping he doesn't buff them in some way. That's your next card. Come on. What is it? What is it?
The gates are open.
Roar the Arena. Okay. Trades the 4 force. Let's see. We Fireball that, this becomes a 4. Now we sacrifice that.
What to do? What to do?
So we just do it this way. I don't want to just sacrifice that thing to sacrifice it. Do I? If I do that, that's 4, 5. That dies to this. Okay. I'm gonna take a risk here, and we're gonna drop a Stormwind Champion. I'm gonna get through that. And pass. The reason for that is because if we can keep that Stormwind Champion alive, which it doesn't die to his Water Elemental, we can bring out an Argent Commander and Fireball next turn, and the Argent Commander would hit for 5. And we're gonna use the Argent Commander just to hit that, because it doesn't actually lose this. And we're gonna kill that anyways, so yeah, that's fine. So, we kill this. Take the Argent Commander, we hit that, doesn't actually die because it takes 0 damage. Get rid of those. There you go, no more cards for you, and we are in excellent shape. Hoping that we don't actually get a freaking Flame Strike. Iron Forge Rifleman, okay, that's pretty bad for us. Mirror Entity, we're gonna just take what's yours, or what's ours. We're gonna attack him, because no point in wasting a 4/2 and a 2/2. The 2/2 will kill it. and he doesn't have a choice in what my mirror entity is going to be taking because, well, he's top decking. So am I, but at least we excellent. Thank you for a Violet Teacher. That's a very strong minion to have right now.
Attention, class.
So he goes for us because it doesn't... Well, that's fine, yeah. You can kill that with your Violet Teacher next turn. Let's see what we get. We get a mirror image. Ah, that's great.
I am ready to
Instruction begins.
Here's where we hope he doesn't actually have a Flame Strike when he draws something else.
Well played.
3, 4, 5, 6. We still haven't killed you, so sorry. Shit. Okay. Tazdingo is not something we want to be going up against right now. What do we get? Our own Violet Teacher. That's nice.
Pay attention, class.
So we're gonna have to work through it.
Instruction begins.
Lose our Dalaran Mage. Hit that. We do have 2 Violet Teachers still, though, so that's nice. What does he draw? No Flame Strike one time. Come on. Come on. No Flame Strike. Amani Berserker. Okay, that's a big threat. No sense in triggering it right now. Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay. Ooh, Ventricle Mercenary. 3, 6, 7. I think in this situation, we actually just go for his face. Hoping that he doesn't actually draw a Pyroblast. If he gets a Pyroblast, then he kills us. And that would actually suck. If not, then we win.
I hope you like
No Pyroblast, so yeah, we win. Woohoo! He can't actually do anything. He can kill that, but we have enough damage to kill him. So there we go. So, well played.
Well played. Well played.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, well that's gonna do it for us right now. We're gonna stop this and probably continue afterwards. But yeah, very good. I mean, you can see right there, the Mage going 4-1. Happy early game, but 4 straight wins, not bad. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.